We've got very special guests coming up now.
It's time to get into the analysis. We know that's why a large number of you are here, for the really inside sports knowledge that only we can provide. And that's why we brought somebody out from ESPN, out in Bristol, Matt, the talented Mr. Roto Berry. You may know him from his screenwriting career, or perhaps from his standalone website, talentedmrroto.com. Or perhaps as the face of ESPN's fantasy franchise. Whatever the case, he's here today to walk you through what you should be considering as you make your fantasy baseball selections.
Fantasy baseball season. Let's hear it from Matthew Berry. Matthew Berry, come on out. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
All right, how are you?
Take your seat here and get comfortable.
You guys had to watch a lot of porn to get the kissing girls.
We try not to break the fourth wall here, Matt, but you went ahead and did it anyway.
Now, Matt, this is a very important time of the fantasy year.
No question.
Yeah, this is, people are having their fantasy baseball drafts. This is when the important decisions are being made.
No question. Free to play on ESPN.com, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
Good. Another sponsor for the show?
Yeah.
So, listen, it comes down every year, the first overall pick in the draft. This is kind of like the big question. If you're lucky enough to get that pick, people go back and forth. I mean, basically...
a lot of debate. This year, it seems to come down to which guy do you take with the first pick? Albert Pujols or Hanley Ramirez?
Neither guy.
What?
Neither?
Do you mean?
Seriously, Pujols? You're asking me about Pujols?
Well...
You ever watch him? You ever watch him play?
Yeah. If by watching play you mean a .330 career batting average, never hitting less than 30 homers and 100 RBIs, yeah.
Yeah. Good stats, but kind of creepy. All right.
What?
Check it out. Seriously, because he stares at you. Have you ever noticed it? When you watch him on TV, he just kind of looks at you. Remember the famous playoff game where he took Lidge deep? Remember that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, so he's rounding bases. He's just won the game for the Cardinals. And go back, watch the tape, go to YouTube. You'll see this. As he gets just past second base, he looks right in the camera and goes, he says, "Fuck you, Barry." He mouths it right there to me. I'm telling you, it's more in the eyes than in the mouth, but you see that and you're just like, fine, you're not going to be my number one pick.
So, wait.
It seems like you're letting kind of unrelated factors influence...
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hey. One of us works for ESPN, two of us don't. If I say he's not a good fantasy pick because he's got a little bit of crazy eyes, trust the expert.
Wait, he said F you, Barry. He's talking to you specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know that?
Yeah, you wouldn't say that to Halle Berry. She's lovely. That's gotta be me.
Have you ever met the guy? I mean, how do you even know?
I've never met him, but do you really need to meet someone to know you hate him?
I guess I've been there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on the other side of the coin,
Right.
the other consensus number one pick is, I guess there's not really an other consensus. The other, often number one pick is Hanley Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah, not touching that guy.
Why?
Wait.
Dude.
Hanley?
No, go ahead, ask your
Well,
question.
I mean, all I know about Hanley Ramirez is that he had a 30-30 year last year.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 steals, 30 home runs. That's for fantasy stats. That's probably as good as you can get.
All right. Let me tell you something. Have you ever met Hanley Ramirez?
I have not had the privilege, no.
Have you?
I have not. No.
Because I have.
Oh, so you...
February 17th, 2007, ESPN Fantasy Baseball commercial shoot, endless drama featuring a number of very famous athletes, Hanley Ramirez among them, and myself. And that wasn't a joke. Guy's kind of an asshole, I'm not gonna lie.
So now, are you saying, was he being a diva on the set? Was he mistreating PAs?
No. First guy on set, knew all of his lines, polite to the PAs, to the director, unbelievably nice, took photographs with everybody, signed autographs, brought a bunch of memorabilia from the Marlins to give out. Total asshole. Because let me tell you something. I'll tell you this right now. I'm on the set, right? It's an ESPN fantasy baseball commercial. I'm ESPN fantasy, okay? And you know who's kissing my ass? No one, because it's Hanley Ramirez this, Hanley Ramirez that. And you know what? Everyone's like, wow, we thought Barry was kind of nice, but now we meet Handler Ramirez, a much bigger star. He's so much nicer. Barry's kind of a dick. So you know what? Screw Handler Ramirez.
This almost seems irresponsible of you as a fantasy expert advising it.
Look, there's a lot that goes into analysis and statistical, research. I've actually interviewed the guy. Hear me out. Look, you guys look at me out, right, on this one? All right, so 14 of us are working on this shoot. After a long day of shooting, we all go out to dinner. Go to an expensive dinner, check, $384. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, who had the tuna? Fucking Handler Ramirez whips out his gold card, says, I'll take care of it. You don't make another guy look like a douchebag like that. What Handler should have done there is say, yo, I had the tuna. He's not going to be on my team this year.
I guess you have somewhat of a point.
I don't think you have a point. I don't. Okay, well, Albert's out, Hanley's out. Next in line, in most cases, David Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. What's the big deal? Yeah, David Wright's good.
Okay.
But Handler Ramirez.
Fucking asshole! What did you not just hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard it, but I just don't.
Okay, so David Wright now becomes the first pick.
Now I know why all the mascots are angry. You guys don't listen. Very, very angry. All right. Yeah, David Wright's nice. What else you got?
So David Wright becomes the first pick. I guess that would mean like somebody like Ryan Braun would become the second pick.
Really? Ryan Braun?
Yeah, I picked Ryan Braun with my first pick, yeah.
You know how everyone calls him the Hebrew Hammer?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you know what his real nickname is? Kosher Cockblock.
Kosher Cockblock?
Listen, you understand how hard it is to meet a nice, single Jewish girl?
I actually do, yes.
Yeah.
Extremely difficult. In this city?
Right? Not a one. So anyway, you finally get to a party, and there you are. And you're talking to her girl. You're making a little progress with her, are you? You know, and you're talking cute bar mitzvah stories, for God's sake. Here comes Ryan Braun, good-looking all-star, the Hebrew Hammer. Hey, let's go spin the dreidel.
Spin the dreidel?
That shouldn't even work as a pickup line. But the guy's an all-star multi-millionaire that does. It's ridiculous.
Now, this has actually happened to you?
That's what I said.
Has Ryan Braun actually taken girls away from you? This has happened to you in person?
Absolutely.
Where?
Of course.
But I just don't see how.
At Temple.
I just don't see.
I go to Temple.
I just don't see it. So Ryan Braun steals your Hebrew school sweetheart. I mean, he's still a 100 RBI guy. I mean, he's still going to get you your OBP.
He's not going to get me that. No. He may have my girl, but not a spot on my fantasy team. Take that, fucking Ryan Braun. Right. Anyone knows Ryan, you tell him. Matthew Berry, done with him. Done with him. A pox on him, for God's sakes. He's what you call a bad Jew.
Like my cousin Eli. Okay,
Right.
so yeah. Well, I guess.
I'm not really sure how productive this
Yeah, I don't know.
has been so much. How do you guys feel? Did you really take anything worthwhile away from this when you go back?
Well, you guys, you heard it here first. I mean, this is the guy, the fantasy guru, Matthew Berry, talented Mr. Roto.
Fantasy baseball free on ESPN.com.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt.